Good morning. I wanted to share something with you, or good afternoon, wherever you are. Whatever it may be for you. This is Mastic Gum. It is a product made in Greece. My kids found this and said, "Mom," they just had a drug talk at school, so they were like, "What are you doing?" This is not drugs. This is tree sap. It's dried tree sap, and it's sometimes it's called natural chewing gum. It's used in Greece, but also it's really common in various Arabic countries and all over the world in different places. Specifically in Greece, it's special because there are a bunch of trees that weep sap because there is volcanic action underneath, so it's really hot. And it's the type of tree. Indigenous people in North America used to eat tree sap like chewing gum as well. Turns out, if you put this stuff in a petri dish, it will kill yeasts, bacteria, and including H. pylori. H. pylori, according to some medical journals that I've read, is responsible for irritable bowel syndrome, IBS. And once upon a time, they thought that H. pylori was only something you could get if you were from a developing country. And it turns out that no, it's there's a lot of things like that that are kind of changing. Anyway, this stuff is, I'm not showing you the package for this because I got it online. And this isn't my favorite one, but it does look like this. The best thing to do is to not get it online. You go online and you can get capsules of it, which is majority not this. And also the capsules, you're eating it. But this, you just chew it like chewing gum and you throw it away, or you put it aside, then you can chew it again later. I'll put one in just for fun, but you see now, I just chewed that up and it's like chewing gum. It tastes like pine. You can also get pre-made gum that looks like Trident or something in the little blister packs. That is Mastic Gum from a Greek store, a Greek specialty store. I would strongly suggest going to a Greek specialty store. Why I think it's worth it to mention this stuff is because I was down to a size 2. I haven't been a size 2 since I was age 10. Some people are naturally a size 2, and that's wonderful for them. I feel like if I miss a meal, I might starve to death when I'm a size 2. I don't like it at all. I've been everywhere from a size 2 to a 22, so, no judgment. It's just if you get sick, which I was after a couple of operations, and you lose your appetite, what can happen is you've got H. pylori or other bugs that are flying around in your belly, and that's what's making you not want to eat. This stuff, nothing was helping, and this happens often to people who have Crohn's. They end up in the hospital on IVs, etc. And I had no energy. I was really worried. I couldn't eat. Like, I really had no interest in it, and it just made me feel sick. So I got some Mastic Gum from the Greek store, and within a few days I was eating again, and I started gaining weight again. So, and when I've had that sort of like gravel in my belly kind of feeling, especially after operations, this is what I have needed to do. Like every 4 hours, chew a bit of gum and then throw it out. It's really simple. If you go online, you will find there's somebody who's written in all caps all over anywhere that there's Mastic Gum. This ruined my kidneys. It blew them up. Don't take this. Da, 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 da. Yeah, don't take this stuff randomly online. Go to a Greek store and ask them what they take, because in Greece, they have very, very low levels of ulcerative colitis and Crohn's, but Greek people that move to North America then have typical amounts of it. They no longer have low levels of Crohn's and ulcerative colitis. One thing that may be a factor, and nobody really knows, and if you're questioning that, please feel free to look it up. It's on the internet. I know the doctors look at 2 or 3 specific journals, and but it's even hard for them to keep up with those. There's a lot of info out there. Make your own judgments whether you think it's true. But anyway, there's people in Greece use mastic gum in cooking and in baking, well, specifically in baking. They take a little bit of it, grind it up, and put it in for a little flavor, kind of like we would put in vanilla, so not a whole lot. That's one thing that can be tempting, is if something works, you just want to go crazy with it because you're like, ooh, finally something works, and then it ends up hurting you. So yeah, this is meant to be used like gum. You wouldn't probably eat 50 pieces of gum in a day. You'd eat one or two, you know? And just like vanilla, you wouldn't put a cup of vanilla in your baking. You would put half a teaspoon or a teaspoon. So anyway, this is worth knowing about for those of us who have ever lost our appetites due to health issues and or had terrible guts after surgeries. And I don't know if it would help with people who are going through chemotherapy. I'm not a doctor. Well, I hope this helps. I'm not telling you to do it. I'm just telling you it worked for me. Good luck with your health journey.